prominent Cathar prophecy linked to Mary Magdalene, because she went there in the south of France, is the declaration by the last Cathar leader, Guillaume Bellepaste, in 1321. We shall return in 700 years when the laurel turns green again. This prophecy is interpreted to mean the Cathar ideals that the way of love associated with Mary Magdalene would be restored around the year 2021, signifying a spiritual return in a time of enlightenment, the great purification, the return of Hutash. That's the Hopi Native Americans in Arizona, the great purification, where I was born. Okay, while the Cathar Church opposed the Cathars, their teaching and the prophecy have persisted. So, we can go in and learn more about, why they were killing, but generally it's, they don't believe that, a huge argument was the role of women in the church. I mean, that was a huge argument for them. So, the reason that they, the reputation for valuing women more than the Catholic Church, that is one of the reasons, and that women could access God without the church. Like, we don't need to pay the church to access God? Like, it's hard for me. So, but let's get back to why women naturally are physiologically designed for this role. Okay, my nervous system is far more robust than a man's nervous system because I channel source energy. I channel the universe. I channel God. Why do I channel God? Because our souls communicate via emotions so that we can see ourselves. When do I hate myself? When do I love myself? When do I experience enlightenment? When do I feel shame? Okay, I'm feeling shame too much. I got to process my emotional pain, turn it into wisdom. Women are natural healers like that. That is the feminine role. And like Cherokee Native Americans always knew this. And in my book, I'm going to bring it up real quick here. My dedication in my book is to a Cherokee proverb. And, this is all before I knew that I was connected both to, Mary Magdalene and Native American traditions. I had no idea, but I've always been super connected to shamanism and psychic gifts. And so it made sense to me that this happened. So let me share my dedication in my book. Okay. It says, a woman's highest calling is to lead a man to his soul so as to unite him with source. A man's highest calling is to protect a woman so he's free to walk the earth unharmed. The spiritual happens before the physical, right? Source is the universe, is God. Men provide and protect. We all know that. So why did Christianity get it so wrong? Why they, conflated all this? Well, power and control. They had a lot of work to do on themselves. So I will continue to, talk about this, but I just wanted to make everyone aware of all of these signs and synchronicities.